We're going to get started with our writer's workshop. So today what we're going to be working on are fun words called onomatopoeia. So you're going to see that written right there on our screen. So in our reader's workshop, we learned that onomatopoeia is the use of words that imitate sounds. And so we're going to be reading a book together today to find all of the different onomatopoeia words within our book. And they're all going to be in bold words. Remember, an onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like the action or the object that it is describing. And so our story today is called Boom, Zap, Pow. And you're already noticed that there are some onomatopoeias there. Boom is an onomatopoeia because it sounds like what is happening. I know if thunder goes boom, it's going to be really, really loud. Or zap, I know that if something makes a zap noise like a bug zapper, that's kind of exactly what it sounds like. And then pow. And then what we're going to do after we read our book to get some ideas, I have a picture that we are going to find some onomatopoeia in, and then you have a couple of pictures in Seesaw, and you are going to think of some onomatopoeias that could go along with the pictures that are in there. So again, onomatopoeia is the use of words that imitate sounds. And so we're going to go ahead and take a look. So it says, Kara heard rain on the roof. Boom! Thunder sounded. Lightning zapped a power line. The lights went out. Oliver tried an experiment. Pow! Up went a cloud of smoke. His science teacher moaned. Simon jumped into the pond with a splash. Croak! He was face to face with a frog. So croak, even though we know that we could describe like the sound of a frog as ribbit, croak is also an onomatopoeia because it sounds like if a frog were to croak. Bacon sizzled in the pan. Malia was hungry. The egg fell on the floor. Splat! Snow crunched under Toby's boots. The wind howled. Toby zipped up his coat. Hiccups kept Lisa awake. She got up and gulped down some water. Then she flopped onto her bed. And so on our last page, we had hiccups, gulped, and flopped as examples of onomatopoeia. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at a picture. So I have this picture of a barnyard, and I thought we could come up with some words that were onomatopoeias to describe things that were going on in our picture. So one thing that I could go ahead and label, I'm going to put right down here. I see that the farmer is driving a tractor, and I think the tractor could probably say vroom as it's going, or it could say chug, chug if it was an older tractor. I could also take a look at, let me move my text here. I know that the chicken, I could write the word cluck, because that sounds like the sound a chicken would make. Now I see that this pig is in a pile of mud, so maybe when the pig is going in the mud, it's making a splat or a splash sound as two different types of onomatopoeia. I could take a look at, there's my text box. So again, I could take a look at our pig, and again, oink could be a onomatopoeia that we put for that animal. So today, what you're going to do in your seesaw is you are going to see 3 different pictures of 3 different scenes. You're going to come up with some onomatopoeias that could match what you see going on in that picture. So there's a lot more we could put in this picture, but I want to give you lots of time to go into Seesaw and to write out your very own onomatopoeias that would match the picture that you're doing. All right, first grade, so head on over to Seesaw and get started finding different onomatopoeia words. Bye.